Hello everyone, this is Sachin Sawant, your UK immigration lawyer. Today I will start the live. Okay, if there are any issues, please let me know in the comments, etc. I have a live questions from Munira. Let me deal with that first. Okay, let's change the screen. Okay, so skilled worker visa on 21st March, biometric 17th April. We write down the dates. Skilled worker visa applied on 21st of March. BRP biometrics enroll 17th of April. Okay, it will be in future. That visa. My husband is the main applicant. Became dependent. I became dependent in case visa will get rejected. Can I go back to care visa? Okay, for the first question, so the husband has applied, okay, or applying, is in the process of applying the skilled worker visa. If that is refused, if Murira, you are currently on the care worker visa, you can continue to remain on that one. Nothing will happen to your current visa if the new one is not approved, the dependent is not approved, or the main applicant is not approved. So you can continue living on the care worker visa if that is still valid. And my husband live in the UK with me. Says okay. Your husband living with you will depend when you applied for the visa. So if your care worker visa was applied on or before 10th of March 2024, then he can join you as a dependent. If not, then he cannot join you as a dependent. So that is my summary answer. Today I will have a dual live. I am testing this. I will try to go live on TikTok as well. Let us see. Okay, live on TikTok as well, and I am live on YouTube. So anyone, this is Sachin Sawant, your UK immigration lawyer. If you have any immigration related questions, UK immigration only, I can guide, give any brief answers, maybe between 30 seconds and 1 minute for an answer. So right now I don't have any live questions at either points. Okay, whoever is joining, you can ask live questions. I will try to cover live questions as well. So I'm live on YouTube as well as TikTok at the same time. If there is any lag, any issues with the voice, I have I'm trying two mics today. So whatever that is, the reason being TikTok does not save the live recording, and then sometimes people don't have time to watch the live. So in their own time, in the evening, anytime they can watch. And there are several questions that individuals have written on our YouTube channel. Okay, so I have a question. I'll try to alternate in questions between TikTok and YouTube. I have one on YouTube now. Actually, someone has already got skilled worker visa, which is not cancelled by the employer. So I will save this file and then upload it on YouTube and try to upload it on TikTok. TikTok has a challenge with the file size, but I will try my best to do that. Okay, so if someone has already got skilled worker visa which is not cancelled by the employer, can the person still cancel by the employer, can still avail new entrant discount if they switch to another sponsor? Is there a detail? Okay, to the first question, yeah, if you switch to, I think this, to the best of my knowledge, I have tried to find an answer to this one. If you've already been sponsored on the new entrant visa, you may not be able to switch and again get the new entrant discount. So you will not get it, to the best of my knowledge and reading of the immigration rules. Okay, is there a detailed video on self sponsorships? Sorry, I there is a video on the challenge of self sponsorship, but then yeah, self sponsorship is not a very easy thing. You can watch the video where I have discussed the challenges. It was released last week or so. Okay, so I have one question on TikTok here. So I will switch questions and take one at a time, TikTok and YouTube. So Balbir, hi sir, my extension end in June and I got costs now. Can I apply now for wait healthcare visa? You can apply for the new skilled worker visa anytime. You don't have to wait till the end of your visa, of your current leave. You can switch to the skilled worker visa, or if you are extending also, you can do that now if you have got a valid cause as of today. There is no restriction on applying earlier. Live question, Hemant on YouTube. Okay. I am on a skilled worker visa. I am sick now with back pain. My employer said I can work from home. I got a letter from GP as well. Employer need to mention home office. Employer work from home. Okay, reporting conditions for working from home. So yeah, if you are in the type of job that allows you to work from home office, ideally it is good practice to update, because I know in the course they may have given a work location where home office can find you if they want to come and audit and see if you are really doing what has been promised. It is good practice to maybe report to through the SMS the change of the work location that has happened. That is what I would say. Okay. Okay, one question. Next question on TikTok. Okay, Sanju, I'm here since the last August with code 6146. Okay, now I am switching from with other company 6145. Can I bring the dependents? You are in 4546. Interesting. If I'm in 46, yeah, you are changing job codes. Let me think. Just a minute, let me try to find an answer. The only, if you were in the same job code, yeah, it was possible because you came under the rules before the change happened. And let me quickly check the rules for you, just 1 minute. So okay, so dependence. To the best of my knowledge, I think you can. There should not be an issue, but still I want to check before I can confirm. Where is that one? 6. You are applying some information. Stay was previously granted. Permission scale was sponsored application of 5 or 746. That was before. Yes, I'm looking at the immigration rules. I know you're changing the code from 45 to 46. Both of them don't allow dependents as of today. But since you entered either one of those codes before the rules changed, you can sponsor a dependent. Okay, that is my answer. Remember, this is just a guidance, not an immigration advice, but I'm giving the best answers as I can. Now I will go to YouTube and take a question and then come back to TikTok. So YouTube, I have say full, sir, if my yearly salary is 23,600 pounds, you mean, would it be acceptable to apply for the skilled worker visa before 4th April? Also considering that I've just finished my studies, I'm considering new entrant. 2960, yes. So currently, but the cost has to be assigned. So the question is, with the 23,600, currently the new entrant threshold should be 20,960. So you should be able to apply, provided the cost is assigned before 4th of April. The assignment is important. That's how the immigration rules have been drafted. So yes, you can. After the discount, 600 towards the minimum salary. So yeah, you'll have to be paid at least 20,960. 2960, which is 80% of 26,200. So that's my answer, Saiful. Okay, let me take another live question here. Sanju, dependent inside UK, outside UK. Yeah, the dependent can join you anywhere. Either they are inside UK with a valid leave or they are outside UK. It doesn't matter. It's whether the dependent is allowed or not. So I know you are changing job codes, but you are in the skilled worker area in one of those job codes before 11th of March 2024. So you are allowed to sponsor a dependent. Senior care, yeah. Yeah, the names don't matter. Senior care, the job codes are the ones I care about. Encourage, okay. Next, what is the, I'll take another on TikTok. What is the wait time for spouse visa? Spouse visa inside UK, if you are switching from another category or extending, about 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, or you can file by super priority, pay 1,000 extra and get it within 24 hours. Outside UK, you have two options. Standard service is 6 months, 24 weeks. Priority service 30 working days, about 6 to 8 weeks. So that is the timeline. Okay, thank you, Sanju. Thank you. Okay, I will try to see. Okay, I don't have any live questions on YouTube yet. Anyone coming live, you can ask your questions. I'm waiting for questions. Okay, Delphino. Okay, I did one TikTok. Let me take Saiful. Okay, Saiful, thank you. Good luck. Okay, Delphino on TikTok. I came to the UK March 23. Okay, 323. And with UFP. Okay, scheme. When will I get settled status? UFP. You entered the UK. You can count from March 2023, 5 years. That's when you can apply for settled status. Yeah, once you enter, you should apply for EU settlement scheme and get a pre-settled leave, which will be given for 5 years from that point forward. But the earliest you will qualify is within when you complete 5 years from the date you arrived in the UK on the EU family permit. Okay. Anyone joining now can ask me any questions. If I missed anything, please put them again. So this is the first time I am testing two lives at the same time. I am live on TikTok, on YouTube and TikTok as well. No questions on YouTube yet. No questions on TikTok. So I am Sachin Sawant, immigration lawyer. Okay. Let me hold my speech. Okay. No more questions yet. Thank you very much, anyone who is joining. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. There are many videos on various topics. So yeah, I'll do my speech here, and I'm still waiting for questions. By the time, you can also ask questions on our YouTube channel in comments of any videos I do take during the live also, and I try to reply as much as possible during the week if I can. Okay, so rules. There are no live questions, so I will upload this video as well on YouTube and TikTok. I will try to do it. TikTok is the challenge. Okay, so one live question on YouTube I have. I'm under 26 years of age, Kengatharan, from outside UK. Can I apply for 3960 salary after 4th April for shop manager position? Yes, 3960 would be, yes. Yes, you can apply. My answer is a yes. Since you are under 26, so you'll at least qualify for the new entrant discount. 3960 will be the new one after the change. Shop manager, just make sure that the shop manager salary is under 38,700. I'm pretty sure it is under 38,700. Okay, live question continued with Delphino. You have pre-settled status. If my partner comes in through other means and we get married here, will she, through other means, okay, whatever means that is, will she be under my EU status? I don't know what you mean by other status. If she comes with a valid legal leave in the UK, legally with some type of visa, permission to enter, then there may be a possibility of switching depending, except a tourist or illegally entering, she may be able to switch. If she comes illegally or as a tourist, then she may not be able to switch and become you cannot sponsor her on the pre-settled status. So that is my answer. Okay. Okay, no more live questions. I will try and answer some of the questions on the YouTube channel. There are like 50, 70 or I don't know 100 of them. Let me see. Okay, new entrant is gone. New entrant is not gone. It still continues under the new rules changing also. I know people are commenting on the channel and I think they are also arguing. I don't know. So it is still there. So whoever is saying that, it is still there. Only the pricing will change. The salaries will change. Okay, I have one live question on TikTok. Can I apply for 10-year route spouse visa if the insurmountable obstacles is health conditions? Yeah, that insurmountable obstacles things you really need to get it assessed with an immigration lawyer. Yes, if you do meet that test, you may be given another 10-year route, but I don't think health condition by itself may qualify for that. I don't know what your condition is, but you should take detailed advice with an immigration lawyer. So Delphino, if she comes in as a student, can she switch to EU settled status? Student can switch. Yes, students can switch. So she comes in as a student, gets married to you, and then switches to EU settlement scheme. That is possible. Okay. So I have insert this one. It's like this. Okay. Next question. Thank you. Can I have private chats with you late? So you will have to speak to me directly. You have to book a consultation through our office. The details will be on the bio page, maybe the YouTube channel. There is a website, or there is a website link also. And speak to the office, and then you may be able to book a paid consultation. We don't provide any free advice except on these lives, etc. Okay, so you can do that through our office. Call the office or fill up the form on our website, and someone will reply with the details of the consultation. Okay, I have answered lives on this. So wait, TikTok, I will take one question here and then come back. Mohammed Hassan on YouTube. My question is, if I have skilled worker visa of software development, can I open my own company in the UK and work for the company 20 hours a week and grab projects from a company account? I don't think you can do that. I can only summarily answer. I cannot give any details over here, but you cannot do that. That is my understanding of the immigration rules. There will be concerns around it. Okay, one question on TikTok. Anisa, can students switch to skilled worker visa if his CAS duration is finished? Can students switch to skilled worker visa? CAS duration is finished. Yes, I understand what you mean. So if your course end date has gone, is passed, and you still have a valid student visa, obviously you will have some extra. You can switch, provided you have attended your course of study properly, you are not withdrawn, college has not reported you, anything like that. If you have followed everything, even if you failed, you should be able to switch to a skilled worker visa. One next question on YouTube. Philip, what does it take to change the name of your child? Is there any limitation to change your child's surname that is different from father's name? Does Home Office question when you change surname? No, I don't think Home Office questions you if you changing names, surnames is your personal preference. That is something out of Home Office's purview. So I don't think they are going to interfere, but they will need the required documents to do that. Usually, if you are a migrant, you will have to first get your original passport of the child changed to that new name or surname, and then you can apply for a new BRP or change on the permission. Okay, next question on TikTok. Please, how much does one has to have in the account before applying for tourist visa? There is no specific amount. You need to show your financial circumstances to them. There is no guaranteed amount to apply for a tourist or a visit visa. Okay, next question on YouTube. Can healthcare worker work extra 20 hours as delivery driver on Uber, sir? Delivery driver on Uber. The only problem with that is usually that is treated as self-employed. I know that those Uber and all, they may not pay taxes for you. It is a very tricky one, though. You are technically not allowed to be self-employed. You need to be employed. So in my opinion, it is a no. So I can only give you a summary yes or no answer over here. So okay, next on TikTok. Mimi, if my company sponsor license was revoked, then when will the letter of leave UK will come? Letter to leave UK will come. Yeah, if your company sponsor license is revoked, the cancellation email of your permission to stay, it may come within a month, within 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. I know people who have been waiting for 1.5 years also. So if you are lucky, it may never come. So I have made a detailed video on, I think you will find it on the YouTube channel. The link should be in TikTok somewhere in the bio thing. Lost your UK skilled worker job and what are all your options. I have discussed it over there. It's a 10-minute or something video. Okay, next question. Saiful on YouTube. Sir, is the minimum salary for new entrant after 4th, April 4th, 3960? Yes, that is correct. So after 4th of on or after 4th of April, the new salary for the new entrant category would be 80% of 38,700, which is 3960. So that is correct. Sorry, I'm looking at two cameras, so I may be looking somewhere else. But yeah, my voice. If any issues with my voice, I have two mics. Let me know in the chats. Okay. Let us see. Okay, Mimi, so difficult to find a switch as a care assistant. Yes, I do understand and I agree with you. I can relate with you. There are many individuals in this situation, but keep trying. Don't give up. That's my only suggestion, I would say. Okay, YouTube, thanks for your answer. Okay, Philip, but the child is a UK citizen and child has an infant passport with the old name. Infant passport with the old name. Yeah, I think you have a right to change names in the UK, names, surnames, whatever that is. Even if the child is a British citizen, maybe there would be a deed poll or something. I'm an immigration law, I don't do name changes and all, but there should be a process. You can Google search for how to change a name in the UK and you should get the step-by-step process. It may be a deed poll or something like that. But yeah, it is possible. That's the only thing I can tell you. Home Office doesn't care if you change names or surnames. You don't have to give any reasons. Okay, so all questions done on YouTube. If I missed anything, please type them again. Okay, Delphino again. What if she comes in as a tourist? It's possible for us to get married here. So yeah, so the question is about, yeah, this question has been asked many times, so I'll try and summarize and answer it a little bit in detail. So you entered the UK on a family permit and you have pre-settled status in the UK. Your partner entering the UK on a student visa, which you asked before, yes, she can, and then you can get married and switch. But if she comes as a tourist, you may have difficulty getting married. That's what I have seen. Home Office may try to interrogate, investigate things, give a hard time. Possibility 50-50 chances, because tourists legally they can marry. There is nothing stopping you from getting married, but yeah, it is the Home Office process increasing the notice period to 72 days and all of that stuff, 70 days and all. So I would advise against that. It will just create hardships for you if you get a difficult caseworker at the other end and all. So coming as a tourist, and even if she marries, she won't be able to switch to the pre-settled status on your basis. Even if that happens, it would not be allowed. So that is my answer. Don't do tourist, maybe student would be fine. Or you go outside the UK, both of you get married, and then she applies for the family permit from outside UK, and I don't think she can apply for a family permit. If she qualifies, I'm not sure what is the basis of your family permit, but yeah, she may have to apply under the Appendix FM, meet the financial requirement and all of that, I'm pretty sure, because the relationship began from now. Okay, so fine, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. Okay. Okay, one next question. So it is a question from the members. So you can become members on YouTube and then ask your questions. Your questions are prioritized in the lives. So Prince Chawla, you are a member, so I will prioritize your question first. Even anytime you have urgent queries, you can definitely become a member on YouTube and ask your question. I will try and answer that within 24 hours, usually 8 to 24 hours, either by a comment or a short. So Prince Chawla, thank you for being a member on YouTube. From student visa to skilled worker visa, if the applicant is student, so according to new statement of changes, E, option E will apply. What is option B? It is showing 33,933 and 390 for 35 account technician. Sorry, what is your question? If you can clarify, I understand what you are trying to say. If applicant is student, according to new statement of changes, if you can ask your question specifically, yeah. So there will be a new SOC 2020-2020 will be published shortly, and that will have new salaries to the 25th percentile. So let us wait till that is published. Number one. Okay, I will take one live question on TikTok. Okay, here it is. Which is the next one? KAK47. I just want to know what would be the status of newborn baby of father holding pre-settlement status. Newborn baby father holding settlement status. Usually within 3 months you can apply for the pre-settlement status of the baby also. That is to the best of my understanding of the immigration rules. So you can apply if a child is born in the UK within 3 months of the birth, usually apply for a pre-settled status for the child, and mom on a parenthood 10-year basis. So on the basis of, why is the mom on, okay, because of that one. Usually the child may be able to attach to the pre-settled status holder through the dad, I think the child can get a pre-settled status on your basis. Apply as soon as the child is born, usually within 3 months. So I'll take another live question on. So Kiran Reddy, for assistant accountant is eligible now in new statement of changes. Yeah, Prince Chawla, your question is specific to a specific SOC code, job code that you are asking. The SOC 2020 is not published, so maybe you will have to wait and see when that is published. I'm also waiting to see that. Once I see, only then I can comment if it is still in the skilled visa job codes or not. That is my answer at this point in time. So, child born in the UK for. So next question on YouTube I will take, and then TikTok. Child born in UK for one parent on skilled worker visa. Child born in and other on dependent partner. Dependent partner, okay. Will it affect child's dependent visa? Visa mothers until this and fathers dependent until this. So child is born in the UK to skilled worker and dependent parents. That's how I understand Kiran's your question. So what is your question? Will it other than dependent? Sorry, I really don't understand your question clearly. I understand that one is a dependent, one is a skilled worker holder, and you have a child born in the UK. So what is the effect that you are asking me? I did not understand. Can you please clarify that question? Take another question on TikTok. Daddy, okay, hello. Is it possible to apply for visa if you fail one of the components but the overall is high? Fail one of the components. So you are on student visa and you fail one of the components. And which visa are you be talking about here? If you are talking of switching to skilled worker visa, if your course is completed, even unsuccessfully, you can do it. But I don't think you can apply for a graduate route visa. So that is my answer. So next question I will take is Saiful on YouTube. If I obtain a skilled worker visa before April 4th and apply for extension or settlement INR before 4th April 30, I only need to meet 29,000 salary or 2960 for 5 years. The 2960, so I think Saiful, you are the student who is switching, if I'm not wrong. Let me see. Yeah. So a student switching to a new entrant category visa can only get maximum of 4 years on the skilled worker visa. You cannot apply for a 5-year visa, number one. New entrant benefit is only up to 4 years. So you can apply with that salary of the new entrant, get a 4-year visa, and after that you have to extend for 1 year. At that point you will have to meet the normal threshold. Which threshold? That is your question. Let me think. Yes, you will have to meet the 29,000 25th percentile because you entered the rules before April 4th. Yeah, you are right, but you will have to apply for a 4-year skilled worker visa and then a 1 year. The 1 year will be at the standard rate, 29,000 or the job code salary, whichever is higher at that point. Okay, I will check questions on TikTok. Let us see. Okay, Siniyad, which one is that? Do you also offer advice for UK citizen who wants to get a green card? Sorry, I'm only a UK immigration lawyer, cannot advise on US matters. Okay, let me take a YouTube question. Saiful is done. Fahad, hello, my employer added a new, what is that? Added, updated my cost with the new branch address, still pending. New branch address, okay. HO says 13 weeks, but after April 4th, pending costs may be cancelled as home office should update. Yes, that is correct. All the pending costs will be deleted from the system, whether DCOS or UCOS requests. So if you are waiting for any courses to be issued, U or D, whatever that is, they will be deleted. Employees will have to apply again since the rules are changed. And also the SOC 2020 will be released. Now Standard Occupational Classification SOC 2010 is applicable from 4th of April. 2020 will apply. Okay, let me take one live on TikTok. Alex, can care workers do 20 hours a week in any job in the UK from 4/4/24? Yes, that is what the question is. Not any job, but a job which is on the skilled, which can be sponsored for a skilled worker. So skilled visas only, skilled jobs only. Yeah, you can do those jobs. Look at the skilled worker 2020 SOC occupation code when it is released on April 4th, and you can work in any of those job codes. Okay, one question. Which parent visa time period will be considered for the child? Okay, so now I understand. Let us see. So, YouTube live question, Kiran. Child born in UK for one parent on skilled worker visa. Okay, one is on skilled worker. Let's write down skilled worker A. And then other on dependent. Okay, other is on dependent. Will it affect child's dependent visa? Child's dependent visa. So once the child is born, after that you apply for a dependent visa. Okay, and visa mothers. Okay, so mother skilled worker is till 14th of April 28, okay, and father's dependent visa until 14/1. Yeah, so child will get a dependent visa up to a maximum of the main applicant's visa. So the skilled worker mother, her leave ends on 14/4/2028. You can apply for the child till that date. So the child will get till that point a leave, if that is your question when they apply. Father's is not relevant. Okay, because the main applicant is the one. I'll take a live question in on TikTok. How long will it take to switch from student visa to EU settlement scheme? EU settlement scheme, at least you should allow about 6 months time. About 6 months. If she is switching to EU settlement scheme, I am not very sure whether the person who is marrying you now will be able to get anything under the EU settlement scheme. She may have to apply under the Appendix FM. Yeah, speak to an immigration lawyer, give all the facts of the case and get an answer. 90% chances your partner will have to apply under the Appendix FM, spouse visa, partner visa under the British immigration rules. Okay, many questions coming. So let us do, I'll take one YouTube. Okay, many questions on both sides. Which parent? Okay, Malviti. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, hi. If an employee is made redundant, can the dependents IHS given for next 3 years be got back from the government? Made redundant if we have to leave the country? No, you don't get any IHS back if the main applicant has become redundant. Hello, okay, let me take one here. Korheen on TikTok, 5 year wale case da kida hu. Sorry, I don't understand what exactly you mean. I briefly understand you're talking of something 5-year route. If you're talking of the financial requirement for a spouse or partner visa, if you are already in the UK, the new increase does not affect you. That's my summary answer. Or write a clarified question if you can. Okay. So I have now on YouTube and then I will be back to TikTok. Benga. Okay, hello. Can those people already in UK still get sponsorship inclusive of your family? I don't know what you mean. So I'll just answer. If you're thinking of a care worker visa, the family cannot continue to stay in the UK if you are joining the care worker area now. If they get any other skilled worker visa, yes, the family can also become dependent. That's my answer. So let me see. TikTok, how much is to be a British citizen now? I have to leave. I have leave to remain, lived in UK 25 years. Which is to be a British citizen now. What is the permission that you have? Do you have indefinite leave to remain in the UK? Fabio, only then I can answer. What is your current status? That you are saying leave to remain in UK for 25 years. How long have you been having a valid leave? Okay, Jane on YouTube. Hello sir, it's a pleasure joining the live session. Thank you very much, Jane. Thank you everyone who has joined the lives. Today I'm testing 2 lives at the same time. TikTok live here and YouTube as well. 2 cameras, 2 mics. If there is any issue, please let me know. Okay. On TikTok, R. Kareem, how does someone who has a child born in the UK with citizenship get papers if they have overstayed? Child born in the UK with citizenship, yeah, basically it's parental responsibility. If the child lives with you or jointly with you and the other parent, then you will get a parent leave. We have done many applications successfully. But yeah, if you have a genuine and subsisting parental relationship with the child, then even if you are an overstayer, illegal, whatever you call it, and if the child is born in the UK and has citizenship, British citizenship, the parent can get some type of leave usually, but speak to an immigration lawyer, get a detailed advice on that. Okay, on YouTube, where is so Prince Chawla, member, I'll take your question. Can you use 4161 office manager for assistant accountant for skilled worker visa? Assistant accountant, yeah, that is something I got some clarification. I spoke to other lawyers also, I think that day. So Prince Chawla is a member and I also tried to get clarification on any questions raised. For assistant accountant, even the business help desk has advised that the accountant's job code should be used. That's what they have been advising. I've spoken to other lawyers also, but I know if you're trying to use assistant account, what is that, office manager and all, it may not help. That is my advice. That's what business help desk had confirmed to us when we asked any assistant accountant or someone who is just assisting the accountant but not qualified. Home office has usually come back saying that the business help desk that you should use the accountant job code. I know the salaries will be high for the accountant, qualified accountant, but that is the answer that we have got. Usually your employer can also write to the business help desk and try to get a clarification, giving the facts saying which is the best job code or something like that. They may reply, but this is the answer that we have got, I know, in the past. So Prince Chawla, you may have to use office manager, may or may not be the right. It will be for the employer to justify whenever the audit happens why such a job code was used, just to circumvent the salary rules or something. They may try to do that, so be careful on that. Okay, I'll take one live question on TikTok and then back to hi everyone joining. Okay, R. Karim, those chosen one, it's not for me, it's for someone I know. Yes, whoever it is, those facts, it may be possible for a parent visa if they have a British child, if they have a parental relationship with them, sole or joint parental responsibility. Yeah, how can you help? So we can only help, yeah, so only advice given on any of the social channels is free. For any detailed advice, you should book a consultation with our office. The details are in the TikTok or the YouTube channel space bio or whatever they call it. And yeah, fill up the form on the website and speak to someone in the office, and you can arrange a paid consultation. We charge for our advice on individual matters, or you can speak to any other immigration lawyer. Okay, let me take one on YouTube. Okay, inshallah. Amit Kamale, if my skilled worker job code changes, Kiran Reddy. I'm answering the question on YouTube now, and then I'll be back to TikTok. Amit, if my skilled worker job code changes, does my 5-year route to ILR counter get reset? Skilled worker job code changes. No, if you change the job code on skilled worker, the ILR count does not start again. That's my answer. Okay. YouTube, TikTok question. Okay. Do you sponsor healthcare visa? I don't sponsor healthcare visa. We are immigration lawyers. We don't provide sponsors or anything like that, just to clarify. Okay. Next question on YouTube. I applied for the course at 10th of February, but I didn't get the course yet. Is there any update in issuing course? I think, to the best of my knowledge, last week also we were discussing on with other immigration lawyers, and it appears from the Home Office practice, what we have seen, all the changes coming in, many of these courses, I don't know if they're kept deliberately on hold or whatever the issue is. We are getting some of them, we are not getting many of them. That's what I would put it, or even individuals. So any course that is pending on 4th of April, they all will be deleted and a new request will have to be made because the job code system is changing. Now SOC, Standard Occupational Classification 2010 is used. The new one 2020 is coming into play. So I'm sorry, I cannot help with that, but that is the current home office position. Okay. TikTok question to go: after applying for FLR, how long does it take to receive a response? Which FLR are we talking about here? If it is FLR marriage, 6 to 8 weeks. If it is just FLRM, maybe 6 months or so. Okay, next question. On YouTube, can dependents apply individually after 10 years living in the UK? After 10 years living in the UK, can dependents apply individually? Yes, if they have valid leaves. You're talking of 10-year long residence and they have lived legally and all their visa categories qualify for the 10-year long residence. For example, if they have been a visitor, that breaks their continuity of residence. But yes, if dependents have lived in the UK legally on the dependent visas throughout 10 years, they may be able to apply on the 10-year route to 10-year long residence. Sorry. Okay, TikTok question. Little man, can you work while you apply for ILR? Yes, you can work while you apply for ILR. So whatever is your current visa, you may be skilled worker, spouse visa, partner visa, you have section 3C leave that gives you rights to continue doing. So you have to assume your current leave is extended till a decision is made on the ILR. That's how it works. Okay, next one on YouTube. If I get sponsorship in care job, does it cover my underage children in UK? Care job, underage children in UK. Yeah, if you get sponsorship in the care worker job codes 6145 or 6146, you cannot sponsor your underage children or your partner as of today, if that is what you're doing now. Okay. TikTok question. Where is that? I have Portugal nationality, also settled status in the UK for spouse visa. Status for spouse visa. What is the income requirement? Portugal nationality irrelevant. You have settled status, which is ILR. Spouse visa. It depends on. Okay, so assuming your relationship has begun or you got married after 31/12/2020, if you apply any date on or before 10th of April, if you apply for the spouse visa, UK spouse visa, financial requirement, any date before on or before 10th of April, it is 18,600 to sponsor your partner. If you apply on 11th April or thereafter, 29,000 is the financial requirement. Okay, next question, Jane on YouTube. If the company, okay, let me take Prince Chawla, he's a member for assistant accountant, not qualified. Please suggest a job code. I think I have replied to your previous comment on those suggested job codes earlier. Anyways, write this comment and I will try and find a job code for you, Prince Chawla. Yeah, write this question for assistant accountant on any of the videos and I will try and reply to you. You are a member, so I'll reply within 24 hours. Yeah, as soon as possible today if I can. Okay, next question on YouTube, Jane. If the company of the main applicant is revoked, but got letter from the Home Office saying that their sponsor license has been revoked, company, but their visa still has permission to work, visa still, they receive another letter as. Yes, you are right. So question is from Jane is sponsors license is revoked, that is fine, but till the time you, Jane, as the skilled worker or the applicant of the skilled worker has not get a cancellation notice in the email, your skilled worker is still valid. So you cannot, basically you cannot work for your sponsor because they are no longer a sponsor anyways. But yeah, you can just continue to remain in the UK. You may not be able to work or something, but still valid, your skilled worker is still valid. Can the many applicants still bring dependent, being that the skilled worker visa has been approved? Yes, if the skilled worker visa has been approved before the changes of the dependent happened, then they can still sponsor dependents. But when the dependents apply, Home Office may check whether the sponsor's license is valid or not. So that is something that you need to make sure. The main applicant can continue living in the UK with the skilled worker permission, care worker permission. But when you apply for the dependents, they may check it. So be careful on that application if you're trying to do that. live question on TikTok. Let me say what is the next one. Oh, many questions. Let us see. What is the time now? 2:47. Okay. Sorry, there are many questions coming, so I'm trying to sort out and try to answer. Yeah, this is the first time I'm doing a live both at the same time, YouTube and TikTok, so please bear with me. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Whatever Falaro visa is. Please don't type your comments again and again. It is just making me waste my time. Okay, I have got to the point. Okay, the question is how long take parent visa? I am still waiting since June. Parent visa, if you filed on the standard service, it may take up to a year also. So 12 months or more, I think so. That's what I know of. Parent visa is filed inside the UK. After 10 years living in the UK, can dependents apply? Yes, I have answered that. I think in your appeal visit visa, you cannot appeal visit visa. Document chahiye. For list of documents, go to our website for spouse visa and all. For several applications, there is a list of documents published on the website. Just scroll through the website and you should find on many applications. For ILR, what documents you need, you are asking. I don't know which ILR, but most of those documents are there on our website. Okay, so I'll take one question on YouTube. Before 11th of March. Yeah, answered James. Okay, Suraj John, I just joined. They have started issuing decos for SOC 6145 6146. They have they started 6145 6146. Yes, they have issued. I think I got one week ago, about 8-10 days ago, for I think 6145 6146. One of them, I remember that. They are issuing it, but the process is very slow. So that is what is happening. Okay, YouTube questions. Saiful. Yeah, for the job codes and all, please work out with your employer. I cannot advise on those exact job codes. It has to be a closest match. That is very, very important. Your job description matters. The name of the job does not matter. So try to match the job description with the job description of the SOC code. That's my only advice, Saiful, I can give you. Ali Zunair, my biometrics done 11. Okay, I'll take one TikTok question. Hey man, can dependents apply individually after 10 years? That is done. My salary is not 29,000. How can I apply spouse visa after 11th April? Sorry, you may not qualify if you don't meet the financial requirement. Cannot appeal a visit visa. Okay, take YouTube questions and then again TikTok. My biometric done 11/1. Still I'm waiting. I'm not sure what type of visa you have applied. You need to state that. Okay. Ali Zunair. So, happy baby. How much time needed to get COS who are applying from inside the UK? COS Home Office is just taking time, their own time. I think they are just waiting. That's what we lawyers feel. They're just waiting for that 4th of April deadline to come and all the COS applications get deleted and new applications will have to be filed. It appears to be. They are working on those. I know that we are getting some, but almost 80% will be still pending. Maybe 20-30% they may be able to cover and approve or decide on them. Okay. So I spent on TikTok. I spent 20 years in UK. Now they put me on another 10-year rule. Yes, that is the immigration rules. That's what you applied for. Can we appeal asylum seekers? That okay? Can we appeal? Sorry, I usually don't advise on asylum matters. Yes, you can. I know I do practice it, but can we appeal asylum seekers? Yes, you can appeal if your asylum is refused, if there is a valid case. So, okay, next question on YouTube. Kiran, we got an update from Google saying you will be granted permission until the date whichever of your parents' permission ends first. Yes, that is correct. Kiran Reddy, you are right. So, because of the parental responsibility thing, if both of the parents, so yeah, I'll just summarize the answer. So, the skilled worker main applicant has higher leave valid till 2028, dependent partner has till 2027, let's say that 1 year less, and a child is born in the UK and you apply for a child's dependent visa, they will give you till 2027. So that's what Home Office has said is correct. You will be granted permission until the date of whichever of your parents' permission ends first. So that is correct. You are right, Suraj Dawn. Thank you. Tier 2 skilled worker visa. You did your biometrics on 11/1/24, 11 Jan, February, March, 11th of Feb. Usually, you should get a decision on skilled worker visas inside the UK within 8 weeks. I'm not sure. Maybe your employer should follow up. Ali Zunair. More than 8 weeks is not normal. I just got one approval today, so it was within 4 weeks or so. Yeah. So 8 weeks is on a higher end. Home Office decides on skilled worker applications. So no response from UKVI. Yeah, escalated. So I'm pretty sure you applied from outside the UK. There may be some concerns around your sponsor license, sponsorship, buying, selling of course, etc. Something is going on. They may be investigating something. If it is more than 8 weeks, I'm pretty sure you are outside the UK. Yes, I did realize that. It may be some care worker costs, or they are checking your sponsor license. Everything is genuine. That's what they are trying to assess. That's why it is taking time. I can guarantee you that. Okay, I will take some questions on TikTok now. In the UK. Yeah, I already answered Gagan Sharma for you. You have settled status. So currently financial requirement is 18,600. It will increase to 29,000 from 11th of April again. It's okay. Which documents required for ILR application? Yeah, I cannot sit and advise on documents required for a particular application. You can go on our website and on YouTube. There are many videos on different types of documents required for different types of visas. Especially on the website, you can also download the list of documents or speak to a qualified immigration advisor and get their advice. Okay, fine. So TikTok, Simi, my salary is not 29,000. How can I apply for spouse visa after 11th April? You cannot apply. It will be refused. If spouse visa is a requirement to that, you just can't apply and bring someone. You will not qualify. You will not meet the financial requirement once it is increased. It's better to apply now if you are already meeting the requirement. Same sponsor. Yeah, once the matter is escalated, I don't know. It may take 6 months, it may take whatever time if they are trying to investigate the sponsor. So, Ali Zunair, I cannot give you any numbers on how long they will take. If they are not happy with something, they will investigate everything left, right, center. Yeah. So, next question on TikTok. Respect, I'm born in England, but they want to ship me back to Bangladesh. Okay, my salary is not 29,000. How can I apply spouse visa after 11th April? Sorry, I've answered that. I don't know. You don't write the comment again and again. I'll have to just, yeah. Born in England. Okay, that is gone. How long BRP need valid? If you travel to India, your BRP should be valid to come back to the UK. I know you have ILR. Any rules for 20 years stay in the UK? 20 years stay rules are the same as of today. You can apply if you have been living in the UK 20 years and without leave throughout or at any point. Okay, YouTube question, Akhil. As many of the students on PSW are back to their home country, and fewer migrants are coming to the UK due to the current rules, is there any chance the rules will become favorable? The skilled worker rules becoming favorable? Yes, it may become favorable. We think so. This is common practice in the UK immigration rules that we have seen from past. First, everything is locked. They make strict rules, and then slowly exemptions will be created. It will take some time. There is election, maybe if a different government comes, or even to see the effects of current rules, it will take 1 to 2 years or so. So it may not happen immediately, but in future, yes, there may be some changes. I cannot guess here, but yes, we do think there may be changes, but not in very quickly, maybe 1 or 2 years or more. Okay, Latifa, on TikTok, I have been on the 10-year route. I have 2 more years yet to complete. Can I apply for passport? If you're talking of British passport, you cannot apply for British passport if you are on the 10-year route now. You have not got ILR yet. You cannot appeal visit visa. I did reply to that. Done the second interview. How many months can I wait? Sorry, you are asking about asylum questions. Yeah, I really don't know the timelines. We usually don't do asylum matters. That is more a legal aid matter. Speak to your lawyers and they will give you an update on that. Yeah, my world, write your question again. You are saying answer my question. Okay, people are just typing their questions again. I have to stop this TikTok live maybe. It's just a waste of time on this. Okay. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Same sponsor of my friend, he got his visa. Yeah, I cannot answer why your friend got a visa with the same sponsor and not with you. Home Office may not have found any issues with them before, but now if they have issues, they will investigate. Okay, Mercy, can someone with skilled worker visa on TikTok switch to another sponsor to become a dependent? To another sponsor, you don't need a sponsor to become a dependent. Yeah, you can switch from skilled worker to a dependent visa from inside the UK, provided that main applicant can sponsor a dependent. What type of FLRO visa is? I don't know what you mean. FLR others and all, it is on discretion and very extreme cases. Okay, question from Jade. I am English and my partner is Nigerian. Our baby was born and raised in UK. Can he take? I'm English and my partner is Nigerian. Our baby was born raised in UK. Can he take him Nigeria? If you are thinking of can he take him to Nigeria to visit, yes he can, but I don't think they can just take the child away from the mother if that is what you're asking. Okay. Ali Zunaid, you should ask all these questions that you are typing here to Home Office. They have held the application. Maybe escalate through them and ask them. I cannot answer. I don't know the facts of your case. So yeah, giving me all those facts don't help me. In UK, how can I complain about it? I don't know what you mean. You want to complain about an idiot husband. If you want to cancel the visa and you are no longer in a relationship, then there is a form that you have to fill and maybe stop sponsoring your partner or husband. Can you please? Okay. Okay. Marie May. My boyfriend living in France and I live in England. How can I apply to bring him here to work? Yeah, boyfriends may not have difficulty applying for a visa. unless you have lived together for 2 years or you have 2 years of durable relationship, if that is any other way you can prove it, only then you can sponsor. Or if you both decide to get married, then you can sponsor him on the spouse visa if you are meeting the financial requirement, which is currently 18,600 of income and increasing to 29,000 income from 11th of April. Okay. Saiful, to share knowledge with us, truly appreciated. It means the world to us. Thank you very much, Saiful. Thank you for your comment. So the comment I will read out. Your willingness to share your knowledge with us is truly appreciated. It means the world to us. Thank you immensely. Thank you, Saiful Islam. Thank you. Okay. And thank you anyone who is sending all those hearts that are coming through somewhere on the screen. Okay. Usman. TikTok questions. Invite to join live. Sorry, I'm not speaking with anyone live here. Okay. I'm on student visa and my husband switched dependent into work. You are on a student visa, Usman. Can your husband switch the dependent into work visa without completing my study? Your husband who is on a dependent of a student can switch and become a skilled worker holder, that is fine. But in order to, for you to switch and become a dependent, you have to complete your course of study, or if you don't complete your course of study, you have to leave the UK, apply for an entry clearance application from outside the UK. In ILR, if he or she works more than 40 hours, I don't know what you mean. With ILR, you can work as many hours as you want. Okay, I will go down and take the questions in reverse order. Required English language for spouse extension. Yes, you would need A2 level minimum English language for spouse extension, which was going to start to get investor visa. Sorry, I cannot advise on that. Speak to immigration lawyers. What about TOEIC ATS cases? Yeah, speak to immigration lawyer for that. Those are all sticky ones from those old situations. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you, Jane. Okay. So what will be the fee for dependents, including immigration surcharge, visa fee and additional charges? Yeah, for the fees, usually just Google search. I don't have everything top of my head here, so usually check on Home Office website. That's my advice for checking. 1035 is the IHS per person per year of visa. That's what I can say. Multiplied with the period. Skilled worker visa and dependent visas are around 700-800, whatever that is, per person. And any additional charges, I think you only pay immigration skills charge if that is applies to you. You pay visa fees. ISC for small employers is 364 per year of visa. Multiply it by the period. IHS 1035 per year of visa. And so visa fee, IHS, ISC 239 of cost fees. So this is what I remember. If I have divorced my husband, can his visa get me if I contact the home for divorce my husband? Sorry, I don't understand the question. You divorced your husband, I understood, but about the visa part, what is that you are asking? Hello sir, can I do additional 20 hours skilled worker visa? Not from 4th of April. You can work, so from 4th of April, if you are on a skilled worker visa, you can work. Earlier, the restriction was you can only work in shortage occupation and in your own job code, the additional 20 hours. Now that has been taken off, but that doesn't mean you can work in any occupation. You can only work in an occupation which is eligible for sponsorship under the skilled work, so a skilled occupation. Okay. Question on YouTube. Vishal, so can you please guide? My company has applied for cost today on priority and have paid 200 as well. If I am not selected, will 200 be refunded for the... So the 200 pounds for the priority, I think UCOS allocation, that's what you have asked for. I think that's the only one that can be done. DCOS cannot be done with priority. That is not refunded. They make a decision quickly. That's the only reason you pay, to process and make a decision. approval is not guaranteed with that 200. You will not get a refund of that 200. Further, what is the best way to get sponsorship? Cannot advise on that. Speak to an immigration lawyer for detailed advice. Okay. Another question I have on YouTube. Let's take that. Waiting for costs. Some of the release costs before 2nd April. They are releasing the costs usually very slowly. That's what I know. We have got some, not some. So that's the only thing I can say. I think 20% of the whole costs applications, they may be able to deal with them and release them before the changes happen on 4th of April. 80% of them will be deleted from the system on 4th of April, and new applications will have to be made for DCOS and UCOS also usually. I need Canada visa. I cannot advise on Canada visa. I'm only a UK immigration lawyer. People who have already COS, they apply after 4th April. Yeah, I think the way the rules work is if your COS is assigned before 4th of April, then the current rules apply. It doesn't matter even if you apply on 5th of April or 10th of April. The COS assignment date is what matters, not the skilled worker application. Okay. Hey Dixon, I have indefinite leave. What can I do to bring my partner and how much is the visa? Visa fees again. Okay. To bring your partner, you need to be earning at least 18,600 as of today. And if you are applying on or after 11th of April, then you should be earning at least 29,000 annually. Visa fees, please look at the government website. It is approximately 1,035 per year of visa is the IHS fees multiplied by 3 years. Yeah, 2.5, 3 years if it is an outside UK application, and visa fees of around 15,000 pounds or so. Fresh and overstay with British citizen. Is it better to go home? Verify to continue. Skill worker, am I allowed to invest in cryptocurrency? I think passive investments would be okay, but it's a matter of facts. What is, how much time are you really spending? Are you doing your skilled worker job properly? Passive investments would be fine. I don't see any reason why that should be an issue. Hi, I came here on a board, need papers. Sorry, speak to an immigration lawyer for that. You came on a board and need advice. So I have a baby in the UK. Apply visa. How long is the waiting? Baby in the UK, parent visa about a year or so. How do I move out of the UK? Okay, I don't know about that. How do you move gold if domestic violence, refuse to home office and back? Domestic violence. It really depends on the facts of the case for the administrative review for the domestic violence. Those very case specific questions, it's very difficult for me to answer. I can only answer generic questions over here. So, okay, Neil Ark. Question on YouTube. I got my course for 5 years, applied for a visa in priority. Biometric was today, not shipped out email after 10 minutes. Application was sent to UK, everything early submitted. Yeah, if that email has come, application is not straightforward, there may be something. Course for 5 years, applied for visa by priority. I'm not sure what is the issue with your situation. They may want to investigate further on the cost, sponsor license, how you got it, etc. Something is not right somewhere. But because for skilled workers, for priority, they should decide usually within 5 working days. Okay, another question on YouTube. Is new entrant rules applicable to skilled worker visa who are applying from outside the UK because I'm under 26? Supply for skilled visa applying outside the UK. Yes, you can get the new entrant benefit if you are applying from outside the UK, you are under 26 years of age. Okay, next question. Thank you. What? Okay, with TikTok there are many comments coming through. I'm trying to scroll them and get at least one of them. Was my husband, can his spouse visa get cancelled if I contact the home office? Yes, the spouse visa will be cancelled if you have divorced and you report to home office about that. Any thoughts on overstay going back? Okay, where is that one gone? Any thoughts on overstayer going back to home to apply for clearance of spouse or better in the UK? You can go out. You will have to ideally go outside the UK and apply for a spouse visa from outside UK. We have done that many times successfully from various countries: Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, even China, I think. Yeah, so it is possible. If the relationship is genuine, then it is better to go outside and apply. I'm on a student visa. If I call my as my dependent and she is convert my visa. So you're on a student visa, call your partner as a dependent. So which visa will you be converting to? I didn't understand. So you get a dependent, and what is going to happen next? Can my friend stay in the if it's his first time visiting? Sorry, I don't know the facts of the case. You are just asking some random questions. Okay, nobody can hear me. Let me check if my mic is functioning fine. Thank you for letting me know. Let me start another one. Maybe this one works. Hello. Yes. If you can hear me, just say something. Yeah, this one is working. On YouTube also, I hope everyone can hear me. Okay. It is getting very difficult to manage this one. So I will end the live on TikTok, but I will continue on YouTube for some time. If anyone wants to ask any questions, if I have missed on TikTok, you can join the live on YouTube and ask me over there. I'll try to cover for some time now. So the YouTube link is in the bio page, whatever the bio is on TikTok and all. I will end this live for now. Sorry about that. But I will try and answer as many as I can on YouTube. So you can join the live over there. How do I end this live? And live and okay, let us continue on TikTok. Take off this one. Okay, the YouTube live continues for some time. Simplified farming. Hello sir, can sole trader apply for sponsorship? If yes, can it be able to sponsor overseas employee? Can it be sponsored near relative? Suppose so. Three questions. First question: sole trader can get sponsorship? Yes, they can. I've done it several times for clients. It is possible. Home office cannot discriminate. Yes. If yes, can it be able to sponsor? You can sponsor overseas employee. Yes, that is possible. Can it be a relative? Relative, usually home office will look at it very, very carefully. They will investigate if it is a genuine vacancy. Everything is genuine. The person qualifies. They will check left, right, center, everything. So yes, you can. It's not that you cannot, but home office will do their own investigations. So on YouTube, Neilak, I'm a chartered accountant and the firm is a national reputed firm. Okay, Neilak, thank you. Yes, you are audible. I'm really not sure why home offices send you for a priority service. Uh, Usually, sometimes they do it to buy time. I have seen that in the past. But for a priority service skilled worker application, it's not that much of a difficult one. In 10 minutes, a decision can be made on it. What's that they have to check? Not much. So in spite of that email also, you may get a decision quickly because it is priority. They will try to decide as soon as possible. I don't think it will take maybe 2 months or so, but if, since that email has come, there is not much that you can do. If you have lawyers, maybe the lawyers can follow up. We do it. I know sometimes we get all these nonsense emails from home office stating that matter is complex. We raise it to seniors and we get it sorted. I have done that many times. But yeah, if your company, your sponsor has a lawyer or something, ask them to get engaged and just escalate it and get it sorted. That's what I can say. That's the only thing I can help with. Junior, any thoughts on overseer going back home to apply for entry clearance? Yes, you can go back to home country and apply for a spouse visa. That is better. Don't try to apply in the UK. They will never give you. I can tell you that. So, unless you have a child born in the UK or something like that. It is successfully possible. I have done it many, many times from different countries. So it is possible. Home office wants you to go back. And the main thing they are checking is the relationship genuine? That's what they care about. So overseers, that is the best advice that I would give, even if you speak to me. Yeah, that is my advice to overseers. Akhil, just wait, I'm using AirPods and ears. Your sound is coming only in the right side. That is weird. I only have one mic. I don't know how it works with AirPods. Uh, Maybe try to take the AirPods off. I don't know what is the issue. AirPods one side only. It may be some YouTube thing. Sorry, I'm not very good at all these technology things. Yeah, provided you all are able to hear me. Okay, Winnie, I did not get the answer on TikTok. Can you please answer? We have divorced my husband. Can his spouse visa get cancelled? Yes, I did answer that. I will anyways answer again, Winnie. Anyways, sorry about that. So if your spouse, you have divorced and you report to home office about the divorce, you are required to. That is an obligation on you. You should report, and then his spouse visa will be cancelled. Yeah, he will get 60 days grace period to leave the UK or apply something else if he qualifies for something else. What about asylum application? Sorry, it is a difficult one. I don't usually do asylum applications. Yeah, asylum applications mainly are done by, I know the rules, I have done it many, many times, but currently I don't have legal aid. I only do private work. We only do private work. So asylum applications, I don't know the timelines as of today. So Vishal Sharma, I am in the UK, so will my course contain my name for skilled worker visa? I am in the UK, so will my course contain my name for? Yes, your course has to have your name. The course when, so there are two steps in the course. When Vishal, I think you are the one who asked for the UCOS. Yes, your UCOS application is filed and priority service you have paid £200 to be decided within 5 days. They usually do in 24 hours also. I've got it many times. So the course when it is assigned for the job role. It is allocated for the job role, and then your employer puts your name on it and assigns it to you. That's how it works. Winnie, we have divorce. Okay. Yes, Winnie, I replied to your question. Simplified farming. What is the new salary threshold for child minders? Look at the SOC codes. I'm not sitting here to give you the minimum salary requirements for 6122 job code. Sorry about that, but that is the research that you need to do. Okay, any other questions? If you have any live questions, I can answer them, or I will go on the channel and take some questions from the comments, or maybe I will just add. I'll be live for, thank you very much, Vinny. Thank you everyone who joined the live. I will be live for about 5 more minutes. If there are any more questions, you can ask them now. Don't have water here. Okay. Mohammed Omar, next question. I was overstayed in UK, now I am in India. I got selected in UK with mobility. I got confirmation email from home office. Can I proceed? From the date you left the UK, if you have overstayed for more than 30 days, I think, you will have to be outside the UK. You cannot apply for 12 months from that date. If you overstayed for more than 90 days, yeah, if you, let me check. I'm pretty sure, I think you asked this question before also somewhere. How long have you overstayed in the UK? Answer that and then I can give you a yes and no. Junior, thank you. What is the timeline for spouse application from overseas if it's real? Any blockers? Any blockers? Okay. So spouse visa application overseas standard processing 6 months is the standard processing. If you file by priority, pay additional £500, 30 working days. 30 working days comes to around 6 to 8 weeks. That is a spouse visa application outside UK. New Jiva, I did college here, my bad. I have been overstayed. Can I apply for work permit? As an overstayer, you cannot apply for any permission from inside the UK. So you will not be able to apply for a work permit since you have overstayed. You can only apply from inside UK if you have a valid leave on the date of application. Okay, any more questions before I complete? Okay, no more questions. 132 people live. Thank you very much. Do subscribe to our channel and watch various videos. I have made many mythbusters as well. Accommodation report not required for a spouse visa. Don't waste your money on that. Statements, witness statements not required for relationships and all. Don't waste your money on affidavits and all. Many such cases I have busted. DCOS, UCOS, there are detailed videos on that. Spouse visa, list of documents, extensions, ILRs, everything, all of them. There are list of documents, there are detailed videos on the channel. There is a list of documents on the website. Do download them, use it for your own purposes if it helps you. Like our channel, subscribe to our channel, become a member, preferably if you want to support the channel. It's a very nominal fee, I think 3-4 pounds or something, but yeah, it will help growing the channel. And yeah, ask comments in the YouTube comments. I know there are many comments that I have not answered. I'll try and reply them this week as soon as I have some time. And I have this weekly live, so I will try to go live on YouTube, TikTok also, and YouTube preferably. I will upload this video on YouTube. On TikTok I will try. Bigger files may be a challenge, but I will try and split and see whatever I can, so if people who cannot come live, they can see the questions and answers in their own time. So do subscribe to our channel, like this video. If I do get 100 likes to this live, I will decide and do another live during this week. So I do weekly one, I'll do one more in this week if I do get 100 likes to this particular video once it is uploaded on YouTube. And one more question, Mohammed, you overstayed 1 year 6 months, you will have to wait. So you want to apply for another UK visa, which is the youth mobility visa. You will not be able to apply from the date you left the UK. You have to wait for 12 months, and after that only you can apply any UK visa, or it will be just declined without even looking into the merits of the case. That is my answer, and thank you very much everyone. Thank you. So do subscribe, like, watch other videos, and thank you. I'll see everyone next week. If I get 100 likes again in this week, at some point I will go live. I'll go on both the channels. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.